So we got our 2006 Mercedes CL500, and customer has some type of oil leak down here, and we can see some dripping running over here. So we're gonna remove all of these covers and see what we got going on. They're all 5/16 or 8mm screws. We'll pull these skid covers down, see what we got. Let's pull down this front cover here, see what we got. And it's all wet over in this area here. Ah, it looks like motor oil.
Yeah, the valve cover's leaking a little bit.
So there's 2 Phillips screws on this cover. The rest is 5/16. There's one on each corner here. And then we're gonna slide this cover down and out. Let's get that down. Let's find this leak.
Steve, you know what size these screws were that were in here?
5/16.
5/16, okay.
Yeah. Everything's 8mm, not 5/16. So we're chasing an oil leak down on a 2006 Mercedes CL500, and we have chased it back to the upper transmission line that goes to the radiator, which is over here, and it splits right here, and then it runs up over here, and here is where the actual leak is, up on the thing with the crimp. There's a crimp just like this one here, but there's one right up there.
Yep.
And that's the one that's leaking pretty good, and the line goes all the way back to the transmission. And back here, the line goes right here, and there's a little crimp right here. It's got a reverse Torx, looks like a number 7, and then the line would come out and we'd have to feed it up through there. So we're gonna have to order a line for this, and then we'll have to fill it. There's a fill plug on the bottom of the transmission underneath here, like right in this area if we were to take this cover down, and you have to pump the fluid from the bottom back in to get your level up. So we're gonna get a plug for that, and we'll order up a hose for it.
So today's customer appreciation day in the garage where the customer works on his own car. That's the appreciation part of it.
Yeah, Mercedes Frank here.
Mercedes Frank.
I know more about this car than the engineers do.
So in high school, Frank used to drive GM products with 4-barrel carburetors. Now he's driving Mercedes. So he's stepped up in the world. He's done well. All right, so we're gonna slip the cover back up in place here, and you know, unfortunately, this line that's leaking is not a line that you can get locally at the parts store, so we're going to order it up. And it's the upper transmission line that runs back to the transmission, and it splits over in this area here. So we just dried everything down, and we're going to order up a line for it. And then there's a special adapter that goes into the oil pan so that we can fill the fluid after we replace the line. And we'll come back on the video to show you that. We're going to get the covers screwed back up in place. 2 covers we took off, they're just 8mm. All right, let's get some of that 2 Phillips screws first. These clips can break on the inside, kind of strip out, so you know it's probably not a bad idea to get a set of clips for it. When you get the thing off, we're going to order some more clips for this thing. Some of them don't tighten down all the way, and this has a lot of skid plates underneath it. So let's get the 5/16 together. Start screwing these back up. And unfortunately, you got to pull these all off. You just want to give them a little zap. Every time you have to try and look for an oil leak or something, you got to pull all these covers off. So these clips are going to get worn. You just want to snug them up. You don't want to strip them out. All right, let's get some of that 2 Phillips screws first. These clips can break on the inside and kind of strip out, so you know, it's probably not a bad idea to get a set of clips for it. When you get the thing off, we're gonna order some more clips for this thing. Some of them don't tighten down all the way, and this has a lot of skid plates underneath it. So let's get the 5/16 together. Start screwing these back up. And unfortunately, you gotta pull these all off. You just want to give them a little zap. Every time you know you have to try and look for an oil leak or something, you gotta pull all these covers off. So these clips are gonna get worn. And you just want to snug them up. You don't want to strip them out. Cover fits in with these little air breathers that come in to force some air up into the engine to keep things cool. You just feed these in, and then we'll catch the last of these 4 screws. No, it's got the flat flange thing with the bolt that holds it in. You can feel that these are a little stripped, so we're just gonna snug them up.
Okay.
And we're good there. All right, so we got all the skid plates back on, we dried everything, and we're gonna get the pot ordered up to take care of that. And that should throw the tire on, that should wind this one up for today.